Hello, everyone. Got some beautiful faces over here. If you want to do something new, you have to stop doing something old. Education is important for us as kids, yet schools didn't teach us something that's really important. And one major one is innovation. It's really important for adolescent mind, especially me. In my opinion, I think that they should get rid of any subject that has nothing to do with our future and set them as curricular activities. Innovation has to be taught because how are children supposed to learn how to create things without innovation? I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys have tried to create something? Okay, I love interactions. Children need to learn programming and robotics since we've already started another generation. We're currently living in the future. Isn't it crazy how you can talk through a phone without the person being next to you? That's all because of innovators. Now, we all know there aren't many innovators on the planet Earth, but imagine if every child in school was taught about innovation. We'll be living in 2080 while we're in 2022. Innovation is the most important subject we know currently. Without it, humans wouldn't exist. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's TED Talk, we'll discuss about innovation and why it's important to our society. To start things off, how many of you have kids who like to draw or build things with toys? Okay. We've got parents with bright-minded children. We've built structures with toys and we've drew houses with pencils, but we've never tried to do those stuff in real life. Now, I know some of you may not know what innovation even means, but by the end, you'll understand what innovation means. Now, when you hear the word innovation, what feeling do you get? Is it happiness, disappointment, or sad? But before we dive deeper into this subject overall, I'm going to explain to you, of course, what innovation means. Let's say, for example, you woke up one day and you do your daily routine. Brush your teeth, eat breakfast, take a shower, probably go outside. But do you ever get bored and do something that's really random? Like me, of course. And when they say boredom kills, they actually mean it. Started from trying to poke a toaster with a knife to pouring water into an outlet to see what happens. I was really crazy back then if it wasn't for my brain. Seriously though, have you ever realized what you did and found a new hobby from what you were doing? Well, I think you get where I'm going here. You've just did something called innovating. You did something new or created something new. It doesn't have to be globally new. It could be just for you. And if you think it's not for you, it's still called innovating. For example, the Wright brothers who invented planes, Thomas Edison who created the light bulb, the Sumerians who created the wheels, and lastly, Richard Saul Warman, the guy who created TED Talk. Now, I gave these names out for a specific reason, and that is, what if they never innovated in these stuff? Firstly, you wouldn't be here in time if it wasn't for Sumerians, the people who made the wheels. Also, you won't be able to fly here if it wasn't for the Wright brothers. Lastly, you won't be able to see me if it wasn't for Thomas Edison. So, why do we need to innovate if we have already did it, you may be asking? Well, to that I say, because the more people there are, the better we can make. The more people that innovate at the same thing, the better we get at it. We can make a phone that's transparent and floating if we all work together. We could even make a plane that we don't even need to write. We could just teleport there. Or you could just work by yourself, but that would be a little harder. I know now everyone has a lot of questions, and I hope one of those is, when can I start innovating? And to that I say, there's no start and no end. You've innovated in your life and you've never noticed it. You know what's even crazier? Is that me writing this is called innovating too. I did something new. And me being here also is called innovating because I'm doing something new. If you see anyone innovating, don't be scared to give them a hand. Thank you.